everyone, thanks for watching. So today is a look that I am in love with, and it is a warm smoky eye. It's very 90s grunge. It is using the Kat Von D Monarch Palette, which are my favorite colors. So it's these warm tones over here. I'm loving oranges and reds on the eyes. It seems scary, but it's really not. I mean, I don't look over the top. And gold and brown and a matte kind of peachy nude lip with a thicker liner around. Very 90s, very on trend. So if you want to see how I do this eye look, then just keep watching. Bye! Okay, so to start off, we're going to use primer. I'm using the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. This stuff is incredible. I'm just going to rub it all over my face, especially in my T-zone. That's where I get the most oily, and just kind of putting it everywhere. Using your fingers really helps it to absorb into the skin and makes your makeup last all day. Moving on to foundation, I'm using the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. This stuff is my favorite. It looks natural, it's glowy, but not too dewy. It's just a really natural finish. And I'm just pressing that into the skin with this brush, and yeah, it's a mix between pressing and spreading all over the face, and it doesn't take a lot of this foundation to get good coverage. You can see me patting it there, and a little bit on the neck just to make sure it's all blended out. This brush is my favorite. Next, concealer. This is the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. I love this stuff. It lasts all day and really just brightens up your under eye. So I put it in this nice inverted triangle underneath my eye just to make sure everything's covered and no more dark circles under there. So it looks like I'm putting on a lot, but it does blend out really easily and looks really natural. And then I'm just going to put it on some blemishes that I have around my nose and where I get red, and then again, little spots on my chin. Wherever you feel you need it. This stuff is really good. It's creamy, and yet it doesn't run or streak or leave your face. Next, we're going to blend that in using this brush. Again, just patting motions into the skin. You don't want to move it all around. You just want to push it into the skin to blend it in. This is my favorite brush for this. It's got a perfect pointed angle tip so that you can get into all the little parts of your face. So then again, just blending it in everywhere that I put the concealer. Next, moving on to a little bit of contouring, I'm taking this yellow banana color powder, and I'm going to set my under eye concealer. So a yellow just kind of cancels out any redness, any blue, pink tinge underneath your eyes. And so again, we're going for the brightening effect. And again, just patting motions, kind of pressing it underneath the skin, and this will set the concealer so that it doesn't slip into the fine lines throughout the day. Again, some more setting powder. This is my Makeup Forever Super Matte Loose Powder, I think it's called. Just putting that right in the T-zone, nowhere else, just to make sure, because my makeup tends to break up on me throughout the day in that area, so this will prevent that from happening. Now the fun part, the Nars Matte Multiple Contour Stick. So I'm just putting this in the hollows of my cheeks, as you can see, right under my cheekbone, on my temples, and kind of my forehead, and then again on my cheeks for more of a bronze look than a contour. And this looks really good, tribal war paint. Blending now with this brush. This is meant for contouring, this brush. It's really, really good. The one side of the brush is more dense to really blend out the color. And then the other side just kind of make sure it's all soft focus and looks really natural. So as you can see, that just makes me look like I have a cheekbone. And I am obsessed with this stuff. My hair is getting in the way there. So again, just keep blending that out. You don't want to take it lower than the hollows of your cheeks, or else it could look really muddy. So just keeping it right along the bottom side of that cheekbone, and it's as easy as that for a simple contour. Just to set that, you don't have to do this. I'm taking the Anastasia Contour Kit again, and with that warm contour shade, just taking a brush that came with the Benefit Hoola Bronzer and just going over that just to set it and make it look a bit more dramatic. Underneath the jawline as well will prevent any double chins from happening. Yay. Okay, moving on to the eyes. I'm going to prime my eyes with a MAC Paintpot in Soft Ochre. This is a necessity. Everyone should own this product. I have really fair skin, so on my eyelids you can see kind of veins and freckles and stuff, and I like to neutralize all of that, and it also makes your eyelashes stay in place all day, and it's just a skin color, so it just keeps everything looking great. So into the IT Cosmetics Naturally Pretty palette. That's a mouthful. This is the color Sunrise, and it's a warm orangey color. And I'm just using a big fluffy brush and blending that into the crease as a transition shade. Simple stuff here, just kind of doing that on the other side as well. This is a pretty warm neutral shade, and it'll just make all the other colors blend really well. And just keep blending. That is the key to this eye look. Next, going in with the color next to it called Sunset. This is like a burnt orangey red color. It's probably scary for most people, but I have red hair, and if I'm wearing it, anyone can. So this is just going more directly into the crease, whereas the other color I took it higher up. And kind of, so there I am, just blending it onto the lid and kind of all over into the outer V. Again, we're going to be adding more colors over this. We just want a nice base so everything blends. So going into the Kat Von D palette, this color is called Shadow Box, I think, and it's like a bronze, warm bronze color, and I am putting this all over the lid and just kind of blending that over the colors we just put down. It's going to look messy at this stage. That's okay. It's a smoky eye. It's going to look messy, and it's also kind of a grungy look as well, so we're going for that. Just keep blending, take your time, build up the color. And again, see here I go in with a big fluffy brush again just to make sure all of those edges, and even use my finger to make sure everything's blended out. Back and forth, look how fast I can do this. Woohoo! Little windshield wiper motions. Okay, now in a smaller brush, going in with that gold shade. It's called Disintegration. And I'm just putting this on the inner corner and then halfway onto the lid. I love this color. It's sparkly, so there's a bit of fall out, I should say, but it just is really pretty and gives you that warm, glowy look. Now, a smaller blending brush going in with that red color called Deadhead. That's quite the name, Deadhead. This is going above the brown bronzy color, so I want you to see it peeking out over top of that color, and this is just going to make your eyes look smoked out and fiery and like Katniss Everdeen, and I just love putting like a warm red shade along the top of my crease. Now just going in with a neutral matte shadow. This is called Tiny Death. Oh, they all have death names. Tiny Death, and that's just going along the brow bone. It's just a matte cream color. Just to make everything look, can I say blended one more time? I will, just to make everything look blended. Okay, just making sure that's all good. Now going in with a pencil brush and into the matte brown color called Papilio. I'm probably saying that right. Papilio? Wrong? I'm saying that wrong, I mean. And I'm just putting this on the outer V, and so making like a sideways V shape in the crease and down the side of the lid, and just blending that out. Like use a tiny amount of color, and then again, blend it out to make it look like it's all just one transitional color. You don't want any harsh lines. Okay, going back into that warm red color called Deadhead, I'm taking that underneath the eye with a pencil brush and just really smoking that out just to make everything look really warm and smoky. Blending that out because you can't blend enough. Alright, I'm just going to take a really little brush, and the other color on the end called Entomology is just like a shimmery white, and I'm just putting that in the corners of my eyes just to brighten them up, and along the brow bone just for a little bit of a highlight. And boom! I have my liner and my mascara done. I use the Benefit Push-Up Liner. I have a sample. I will let you know how I like it. I'm just testing it out. And the mascara is the Arbonne It's a Long Story mascara. So I just did that off camera because it's hard to do on camera. But I'll teach you how to do that soon. So here, my favorite blush palette is the Urban Decay Naked Flushed in Streak. And I'm just using that bronze color. Again, everywhere we just put that contour. So cheeks, jaw, forehead, down the neck. Now going into the blush. I already put some on while I wasn't recording. Great. So I'm just kind of showing you what I did. This is a beautiful kind of coral peach color. And now taking that highlight shade with a highlighter brush and just going along the tops of the cheekbones. So looks like a Neapolitan ice cream on my face. Setting everything in place with the Urban Decay Chill Setting Spray. I just take a bath in that. It will make your makeup last all day. On to lips, my favorite part of the look. So this is called Whirl, and it's by MAC, and it's a pinky brown nude liner. And to get that 90s look, you want a matte brownie nude, like a darker nude shade, and you want the liner to be peeking out. And then this is my new favorite lipstick. It's matte. It's called Kinda Sexy by MAC. And again, I went in asking for a 90s lip, and this is what they gave me, so perfect. And this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed it. I think I look like Winona Ryder here. And yes, so really simple and easy and on trend and easy to do. Thanks for watching.